I vote you, I work for you, and I see how you take us from the north. So, not we will present our vote to the period candidate that can flog you hands down. We don't need even the south was no vote. Man, it's not only 6 states. Kanu and Kaduna covered the whole of their vote. So we are going for one candidate now.
Northerners started saying no manners of lies. Oh, they control Nigeria. I told you, you don't control nothing. You don't own jack. You don't own nothing. Oh, they decide who become the president. For real? Not. You decide who becomes the president. How come the numerous times when Muhammadu Buhari run for presidency, how come only not Sophie deliver him?
The truth remains that to win the presidency, you need every region of this country. Because recently we've seen the North threatening that with their population, they are the key decider of who becomes the president of Nigeria. And the question remains, if that be the case, why didn't people like Buhari win the election? You know, we know Buhari contested many times. Why didn't people like Atiku easily find themselves in Aso Rock? Or even Kwankwaso, whom we know has a very big followership, especially in places like Kano. So when you look at it critically, you know that each region in this country needs one another if really one wants to win the presidency, and should elections be conducted fairly. Now, Tinubu has been pushing out some of his policies, which the North is not smiling at, you know, and some of them have been reacting that they are just waiting for 2027 to give him, you know, to show him the back door for him to leave Aso Rock. And some people are saying that the North is over-exaggerating their population. You know, that the North is exaggerating its population, because when you look at it critically, reports have always shown that during election, people from Niger and other neighboring countries do come into Nigeria to even cast their votes, even when they are not Nigerians. We've seen children, we've seen all kinds of people, you know, people who are not citizens even before elections. You already see them have the voting card. So the question remains, does the North really have the sole power to decide who becomes the president of Nigeria? So guys, this debate has been out there since ever the North, you know, started turning its back against Tinubu due to his policies, and many reactions. People are now talking about it ahead of 2027 and saying that the North is over exaggerating their population, that after all, many Southerners are located in the North. I mean, many Southerners are living, their location is in the North, and they vote as if they are Northerners. And then you have many Southerners in the diaspora, and then you still have mostly the South are the ones occupying their own environment. So we don't have majority of the Northerners in the South, but we have many Southerners in the North. So the population in the North, you know, is really mixed. When you look at the foreigners, you know, those coming from neighboring countries, you look at the Southerners who move to the North, and then you find out that the North is not really the sole decider of who becomes the president of Nigeria. So guys, I'm going to allow you just take a look at some of the debates and what people are saying about this. Just take a look for yourself.
Article. One person that they pursue. How come I never fit deliver one person? We made the majority voting strength. Who tell you? You see, even when you know say the vote one they produce from North na lie, you still choose to believe that lie. If you truly get the voting strength of Nigeria, once election don't they come, una for now they run, they go Niger. They go, they bring una like minds, una Fulani brothers and all of una. May they enter the country, may they come make up una numbers. If una actually get voting strength, I'm talking to Northerners now, una for now infiltrate our INEC to the point that only one Northerner they get up to 2-3 voters card. If we actually get voting strength, or not going to allow minors, little children, queue up, mamas and everything, they count all of them as voters. We know all of these things. Video evidences are all over the place. And in all of this, you still choose to believe, say not, they produce majority voters. And some of these lies, they don't eat into Southern Nigeria to the point that a lot of Southerners, they believe these lies. Because when a lie has been perpetuated for so long, it tends to assume the position of truth. But it's not true. And because of these numerous lies where they fly all over the place, that is the reason I choose not to believe the population head count when our national population census, that commission, they announce all over the place. Lies all over the place. A country that have lied to us politically, religiously, culturally, and otherwise, virtually everything will be told lies. This is the reason I don't believe them, because these Northerners, they know the implication, the serious implication that they will face if they announce their exact population figures. They know the implication, so they will infiltrate every institution to make sure that they inflate their numbers. Do you understand it? Now let's face reality that is facing us. If you've been to the North, you realize that in their villages and cities, Southerners make a huge percent of their population, right? What I mean, like take for instance now, how many Igbos they Kanu State? Their most populous city. How many Yorubas they Kanu State? Now, turn the mathematics or turn the table around. How many Northerners they for Port Harcourt? How many Northerners they Lagos? How many Northerners they Oka? How many Northerners they Asaba? How many Northerners they Akwa Ibom? And that is Whio. Now, go to the villages. Now, you now realize that even in their northern communities, we still make a reasonable amount of the numbers. They come to the south, you don't find them anywhere. Now, talk about Nigerians who are in diaspora. Nigerians that are in China, Nigerians in UK, Nigerians in Italy, Nigerians. So you want to you can't even quantify it. Do you understand? Now, let's talk about the languages. We have 3 major languages in the country, right? 3 major languages with huge population. Only one is concentrated in the north. 2 are in the south. Now, if you check top 20, you will discover that southern languages top the list far better than northern languages. How come all of these things are indicating that south is leading, but once it comes to population head count, automatically, miraculously, north will top the list? How come? These are some of the things that we should be asking ourselves. These are some of the parameters and rubrics we should use to judge some of these things, not those fraudulent things that your National Population Commission, whatever they are called, are busy releasing all over the place, hyping and over-bloating, or inflating figures unnecessarily. The reason we should use things that we are seeing every day, things that are informing us every day to judge these figures, is because Nigeria as a country, the institutions in Nigeria have been lying to us from time immemorial, day in, day out. Politicians lie, clergymen lie, traditional rulers lie, even our parents lie. Liars all over the place. And then which day here, another person dropped a comment and said that, I'm just talking, now not make not verse, so if not, I know that I'm not the feed the nation, not is feeding the nation. My next video will be on not feeding the nation. We will discuss these things and get to know the truth.
Some people are planning to bring the old voting system where you will have your ballot paper in your room and continue to print it. It can't work, Oga President. It will not work. You say 6 years tenure, it no work. Tax, it no work. Food is expensive. You know you are not winning. You know you are not winning. Look at what happened in Ghana. Let's take example of Ghana. If they win, you just say you congratulate them. I have some of your supporters say you are not like Jonathan. We will win you and you will go. We will win you and you will go. And that voting will go for Viva. Nobody will force us for any voting. We are not monarch and we are not under your distance. We vote you to rule us for the 4 years. Nobody will go for 6 years and nobody will carry that back to that ballot paper where you carry it, go Lagos in your house, continue to print it. You say you win election. No way, Oga. Nobody can force us that thing. We don't afraid of anybody, but only we can respect. Me, I can only respect, but we come through and we continue educating our people to know. Nobody will take us this thing. Let the law let them take it to National Assembly to back us by Viva, not by the other cat where you just carry it and vote. We cannot go back to that system again. Why don't you go forward? Every day we are reversing. Why? Why don't you go forward, Oga? Mr. President, if they vote you, you say, well, we had that you are supposed to say you are not a Jonathan. If they vote you, you will say no. This will 2027, you will see it. When we vote you out, don't say you will not go. Make we see. You will go. If they vote you out, you will go. If you win, you will. We know why you can win. You cannot win. We will not pray. Me, Gololo, I don't pray for God make you win. If I want pray, make I die. I know what make you win. Because I vote you, I work for you, and I see how you take us from the north. So, north and east and south, we will present our vote to the spirit candidate that can flog your hands down. We don't need it. Even the south was no vote, man. It's not only 6 states. Kanu and Kaduna covered the whole of their vote. So we are going for one candidate now. The east and south are not. We are grouping and we are campaigning, and they have understand where we are going. That is where we are going, Oga. And if you vote, you say you are not going, I'll make you see. They vote. If you not they vote, you come out. You win election, and that's why you be a president. And then the win, you say you are not a Jonathan, you can't go. You will go if you lose, Oga. You will go. You don't pass. Everybody have his own right to speak. You will go. Human right. If somebody talk, you will arrest him. You charge him to court. You give him terrorists. Anybody talk about the government are terrorists. If you not talk, now good man, Oga. Please, this is democracy. As you say, you are the one who fight soldier. Is that how you fight the soldier? You fight the soldier to bring democrat, but you come as a monarch. You come at the detector. You want to use one party system. It can't work. Even if you destroy PDP, you destroy NPP, you destroy Labour, there's another party. We can carry any party. But I'm still in APC. To when I hear say they give you ticket, that day I drove from the motor. From there, because I will not vote you. And we will campaign against you till we see say that 2027, you go. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Look your screen. I sure say you go not see this video. For social media where they trend. I just want to make you listen to the man.
And Your Excellency, we are happy, as you say, you don't have regret to remove your subsidy. We will not have regret to vote you out 2027. Before 11 Akulo, this one is 11 before 12. Accreditation will start by 7 Akulo 8. Before 11, you will know your position, Your Excellency. We remove it because hence you say you don't have regret. We know you don't have regret to vote you out. From that fuel subsidy, from the day you come, Your Excellency, let me put it to you. I buy a fuel 140 before I go your inauguration in Eagle Square. After you say fuel subsidy is gone, when I come out in total opposite for quarter, I buy the fuel 600. From that 600, one people protest, you put it again to 1,200. So what is the benefit of the masses? And then Mr. President, we are happy. The budget we make last year, you must address the journalists, tell them this is what you do with the money, this is what you do with the money. It did not come out with the blueprint. So from there we understand the budget you do, it doesn't work for anything. Because you must have tell the journalists, this is where I commission, this is where I commission, this is where I put the money, this is what happened. You did not explain that. All you say, you did not regret to remove social subsidy. No problem, Your Excellency. We wish you the best annual, we wish you success, the 2027.
Baba, enough respect to you. I respect your opinion, but Baba, you lie. Tinubu is coming back, inshallah. Inshallah, Jesus. Tinubu is coming back. For us, where they south, block vote. Now won't be like other Almajiri. Block vote, straight up, everybody east, block vote, south, block vote, west, block vote. On ITD, you Jones, and not central. Our brothers where they for middle belt, they go see give about Tinubu block votes. And to my northern brothers, now what I always tell on they say, this on a northern elite, they only need you when them don't see and say they need to vote somebody out of power. That is the only use they need you for. Once they say and say one president day for office, the president no day in the interest of their northern political elite. Now that time they go suddenly realize, say yes, they get some people, they get the population, and this same population, after don't use them, you will cater for them. No basic amenities, no security, no nothing. You leave them in abject poverty. Once election comes up, now don't suddenly realize, yes, you have population that you can cry to every time, and you whether they regard as population, whenever they cry to you, you're always ready. You don't get your ability to think. Say these people are keeping you in that particular state of life so that you can remain dependent on them. They don't need you for nothing. You see this northern political elite, the only thing they are ready to spread in the north is to spread that message that will make the ordinary man in the north, when they get money, to go and secure many wives as possible, give birth to many children. Then when the children grow up into this unemployment Nigeria, they will have job, they will have nothing. The children will now either go into criminality, become criminal, and become hoodlums and thugs, and then they will use them to steal ballot paper, rig election, perpetrate all manners of insecurity, all manners of banditry, and then again they say people have population. This is the only thing they need you for. On Day 2027, to my northern brothers, I am trying to tell you that this regional government will they preach, this tax or whatever thing that will make states to control their resources is for your own good, because you have the resources that can feed the entire Africa, only northern Nigeria. In case you don't know, you have it. What I am telling you, go and fact check me. Don't let men like this deceive you.
Hello and what's up guys? In this video we are diving straight into a heated topic shaking up Nigeria's political scene. Northern Nigerian leaders and their followers are already threatening President Tinubu over the 2027 general elections, and yes, we are still in 2025. Here is what is happening in mosques, gatherings, and even local discussions. Northern leaders and clerics are urging their people, mostly in Hausa language, not to vote for Tinubu in 2027. They claim he has a hidden agenda against them and that his policies are designed to weaken the North. But here is the kicker. Their main argument is that the North is the most populated region in Nigeria, and therefore they are the ultimate decider of who becomes Nigeria's president. But wait, if the North really has all this supposed power, why didn't Buhari win the presidency on his first, second, or even third try? He only succeeded in 2015 when he teamed up with Southern heavyweights like Tinubu and the APC. And let's not forget the controversies, opening borders to neighboring countries like Niger, Chad, and others to boost voters' number and allowing minors to cast votes. That is the work of northern elites. Not, does that sound like fair play to you? Here is the hard truth. No single region decides Nigeria's presidency. It takes alliances across the north, south, east, and west to win. History proves it that Buhari needed it. Atiku didn't secure it. Even Kwankwaso couldn't make it happen. So why the threat over 2027 elections? More so, to those preaching that the North holds all the cards, it is time to rethink. Threatening Tinubu or any candidate with regional dominance is not how elections are won in this country. Tinubu the Jagaban knows the game. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
So, guys, you have seen it for yourself. There are a whole lot of factors to be considered. We know that people in the middle belt, some of them will even tell you they are not from the north. But when the north start counting, they generalize. I mean, they claim every part of the middle belt. But if you ask a typical middle belt person, they will tell you that they are not part and parcel of the north. So, should you minus the middle belt? Will you tell us that the north really has the population? You know, and then when you go to the north and you really filter out those who are not Nigerians, do you think the North really has that population, like the way they claim and they threaten with it? Do you think they have that voting power? Because it's not even a matter of having the population. How many of them are registered? How many of them? Yes, we know that the northern politicians put a lot of effort in ensuring their people go and register. They ensure that, you know, their voters card is brought to them, even to their houses. It's only in the south that people go to INEC offices to sleep, and still INEC will still delay the issuance of, you know, voters card. And there are a whole lot of challenges when you come to this country. The way they manipulate election in this country is unbelievable. You know, INEC will do it in such a way that even on the day of the election, there are places elections will start on time. There are places election will start late. There are places that they are, you know, INEC people will arrive, they will tell you they forgot stamp. There are places they will arrive, they will tell you they forgot biro. There are places they will tell you that, oh, they say the extension there, they cannot start to vote. Before you know it, they will tell you voting has ended. And then all the people, in short, the North has suffered a lot, especially under the leadership of Mahmoud Yakubu. They know how to strategically sideline the South. They know how to stop the South from voting. These are some of the things they did in the last election, but guess what? Peter Obi still beat them hands down. Even though Tinubu is in Asoro, Peter Obi beat them hands down. You need to see the analysis that came after the election. How, you know, voting didn't commence until a certain time when people in the north have gone halfway voting. People in the south were still struggling. INEC is just arriving. INEC has not arrived. INEC is just bringing out their material. And voting in the north has commenced long ago. I'm just wondering if there can be a way where, you know, it is mandatory that election starts the same time across the nation and ends the same time across the nation. I mean, if it means INEC saying we will start by 12, so that they will ensure that logistics are all concluded before 10. Then 12 they start and let the voting continues till 6. We know for security reasons people may not want, because we know that we are not just dealing with physical banditry, even electoral banditry is there. And with the man called Mahmoud Yakubu, I'm just wondering how Nigeria can still conduct anything called credible election. So guys, you have seen it. The question remains, does the North really has that population they claim to have? Do they really have what it takes to decide who becomes the president and who not? Because that's the discussion. They will always tell you that that Tinubu did this, Tinubu. I'm not a fan of Tinubu. I've always told you guys, because we know Peter Obi won the presidency, and Tinubu was given that position. There's no way we'll come out and begin to say, oh, Tinubu won. Tinubu didn't win. We know Tinubu didn't win. A lot of manipulations happened against Peter Obi, and INEC did what they did. They told us they had glitch. INEC chairman, all the money this man invested in technology were all wasted. Taxpayers' money were all gone, because we have a man whose greed will not allow him to say no to the bidders, to those who want to buy people's future in this country. Now, Tinubu came into power unprepared. On the podium, on the day of inauguration, he said subsidy gone. No preparation, no arrangement, nothing. That plunged Nigerians into hardship. And since today, that hardship has continued. You see, the prices of fuel has gone up. They came out to tell us that the price of Naira is now stabilizing. What about the price of things? Fuel now is skyrocketing. This one is robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's what we are saying. So, guys, I don't know what you make of all this. Honestly, when you look at the whole thing, you don't even know who to blame. Because with the claim of the North, yes, we know they give birth to many children. That is a liability to Nigeria, because we have majority of the out-of-school children in the North. And then we have a whole lot of challenges, with these too much children that you can't take care of. We've seen banditry, terrorism, and all kinds of things, because these children grow up, no skill, nobody to depend on. They've lived all their lives on the street, so easily they get convinced by those terror guys, and they are pushed into the bushes, giving gun to start, fighting. And each time they are brainwashed, they are ready to be pied. They count it as a blessing if they are pied in the course of fighting those they think are infidels. So, guys, these are some of the things we are talking about. These are some of the challenges when it comes to, what is happening in Nigeria, and why people should not just come out and be making empty threats about, saying that you people are the ones to decide people's future. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.